the day 10th of this Canva Mastery course, and Alhamdulillah, by by now we have learned so many topics. Alhamdulillah, we have served through so many topics, and today, inshallah, we are again going to head on to the very major topics of graphic designing, inshallah. So let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Let's begin the day 10th of this session, the day 10th of this course, inshallah, with the name of Allah, with the rectification of intentions, and inshallah, let's have a quick recap on whatever we had dealt with on the day 9th of this course. Okay. Yes, sisters and brothers, can you all type in whatever we have dealt in previous session? Yes, it was about the presentations, right? PPTs, how to prepare the, how to develop your own PPTs from the scratch, from the templates, from the AI tools as well, right? Hopefully you remember doing that. And some of the beautiful presentations like these were discussed in yesterday's session, right? Hopefully you remember doing all of this together with me. Yes, and also we learned how to even create our own certificates. Excellently put up, Barakallahu Fiki. We also had seen how to add the transitions between these presentations and also how to create your own resumes, certificates, and also the very important thing, worksheets was discovered, right? How to earn through the worksheets. We had seen the ways through which you can earn through this topic of worksheets or the activity books. Okay. So even I have shown you some of the different activity books wherein they are earning a handsome amount, the passive income. This would be a source of passive income if you just start creating this and putting it out. Okay, so just look into this activity book that was created, and you just can do similar to this or create something more beautiful, inshallah. So I already told you that this is an excellent source through which you can earn a passive income, inshallah. So you can just go ahead with creating the activity books or worksheets and putting it out on the platforms like Etsy, Amazon Kindle version or something like that. Okay. Okay. Let's begin today's session. Inshallah, again, we are going to see so many beautiful topics, and inshallah, again, we are going to see how we can earn through those topics as well. Inshallah. Let's all begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, the day 10th of this course. Today we are going to head on to from today onwards, we're going to head on to the business related topics. Okay. So what is one important thing that is required for a business, okay, to contact a business or to something like that, to show the identity of the business is nothing but we require a business card, okay? Any business, any profession, for example, even if you're a doctor, even if you're into the law field or any journal field or some journalism or something like that, or educator, if you're something, if you're any professional, you actually require a business card. Find business card so that your customers, your clients, or whatever, dear sisters and brothers, can contact you through your business card. And also, if you're a graphic designer, you have to produce your own business card and keep it for you, inshallah ta'ala. Let's all begin to create business cards together, inshallah. Even if you're a professional business person, educator, you need a business card. So inshallah, we'll start ahead with the business card creation. Then we'll see how to create the letterheads. Letterheads is nothing but hopefully you know that any letter, official letter for a company, for any business, okay, is typed inside a letterhead wherein the contact information of the company is written, the logo is put up over there. Any company, any placement letters, offer letters, interview calls, or something like that. Anything should be typed inside the letterhead. So inshallah, I'll show you how to have a letterhead, any appointment letters or whatever letters. Okay, how to create your letterheads for a business or something like that. How to create the menus and brochures will be discussed. Some key concepts of how to add the guides will be told today, inshallah. So make sure you're attending till the end of the session, because this is important topic wherein you're going to learn how to even create the carousels. Carousels is nothing but, inshallah, I'll tell you in the session how the carousels are created. Fine. So let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Be ready with the two devices. One, two, just look into the session. Another for the live practice, inshallah. Okay. So make sure you're practicing throughout this course. At least we are just left out with 5 more days, dear sisters and brothers. Spend your 5 days, just 1 hour with me. That's all. Okay, 1 hour with me. I want you to spend, and inshallah, you can gain excellent skill, high in demand skill with this, dear sisters and brothers. Just attend this 15 classes. This is just the high in demand skill with a very professional software, very what we say the software, it's very excellent software, okay? It's a very excellent designing tool that is present in the industry. I already told you all of the Photoshop designers are skipping onto the Canva designing because this gives you the ideal situation or ideal way to create the graphics, right? So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, and also you can just spend minutes and just create your designs within seconds. Okay, so make sure you're just creating it so well, inshallah. You're utilizing this software, the pro version of the software well, inshallah. So make sure to attend all of this session. Make sure to cover up whatever is being taught in today's session and whatever is being taught in the previous sessions as well. Inshallah, only 5 days are remaining, so make sure to grasp most out of this course, inshallah. So let's go ahead. We are going to start to create the business cards. Hopefully, you know what is a business card. It is something like a contact information of a business company or a educator or a person or something like that. Anyone, any person like that. How is it included? It is included in a small what we say small card which comes in your palms. Okay, which comes in your palms. Okay, so make sure the business cards has your own logo, okay, and contact details as well. So the business cards usually are of two types. One is the landscape pattern, that too very small, right? Hopefully you know you have seen various business cards. One is a portrait kind of, one is the this is portrait, one is the landscape. Usually this is trending, the landscape business card. So we'll go ahead with the business card creation. Let's go ahead to create designs. Under designing, we'll just write business cards, BUSINESS. Okay, it will tell you what ratio will be best. At the top you have landscape. This is the best version. Okay, best version wherein you can create your business cards. Best aspect ratio or best dimension. So business cards with the landscape aspect ratio. So already the margins are given because we have selected well the margins. Hopefully you remember margins were selected at the very first one. You know that this one, the business cards that are available here are very excellent. Okay, you can even use this business cards and within seconds you can edit it, and this with this you can earn a handsome amount. You can just go forward right now, dear sisters and brothers. Go to the Fiverr application and write a gig that I can design business cards. I will design business card for you, and make sure you're putting a very small charges for that. Okay, small charges for that. Don't charge like 500 or 1,000 or something like that. Make sure you're charging a very low amount so that your clients will get back to you within a moment. Fine. So make sure you are applying at least start from 200 at first. Okay, once you get 50 to 20 clients or something like that, if you get 550 to 60 reviews, and then you can just go ahead and increase this rates to them 500 like that. Okay, then you can just go ahead being more professional on the various fields. Fine. So you can, I told you, you can earn with this business card. Just put this business card in the store, and you can just go ahead over there and on the what we say um on the freelancing applications and earn through this. Fine. So these are the ways you can go ahead with, and see all of these are pro ones. I'll show you how to create this one. Do not worry, inshallah. I will just have one or two mockups created just by ourselves, inshallah. Let's go ahead with a simple background. So let's start with the backgrounds. Whichever background you want, you can select. You can just write background here. Okay, background. Okay, whichever color background you want. Okay, so let me just see it all. Okay, you have something like this. If you want it lightish or something like that, you can just go ahead and create it like this. Okay, let's create one business card with a lighter version, another with a darker version. Business card, remember, it is on two sides. Hopefully you know that it's on two sides. One side on the upper side, one is the top and back. Hopefully you know this. Okay, one business card requires two this one. So this one should be duplicated. Duplicate page. Okay, one, two. That's enough. Okay, then we'll just go ahead and see something beautiful, more beautiful. Okay, backgrounds. You can even have specific backgrounds. If you want blue background, a red background, something like that, you can go ahead. Okay, so it is this side, this way. So you just can go ahead and replace the background, set images background. This goes well. Okay, if you do not like this color, you can even go ahead and write a blue colored business card. Okay, even this is perfect. Or something like striped one. Replace business card striped one. Okay, this one is also good. Let me just keep it replace background. So I'll create one darker one lighter one. Okay. So the business cards this way. Okay, now dear sisters and brothers, what is the first thing that you have to include in a business card is nothing but you have to have your own logo put up there, fine? Logo should be put up inside a business card. So how to put up your logos? You can just go ahead with the frames. Okay, frame. Okay, whichever way you want. If you want it in the round, usually we want it in a rounder manner. Okay, round fashion. So we'll select this one. Then we'll just go ahead with the brand. Go to the brand. You have our logo there. I'll select. Okay, there is a black logo. I wanted it white. So I think we have not put up the white logo. So we'll just take white logo. So make sure. So see here, for this one, black will go well. For white background, black will go well. So for black background, I want white. So I told you, make sure to have your logos design in both colors, fine, in both black and white. So I even showed you how the brand kit of the Zomato looks like, right? Hopefully you all remember that. See, this looks on the white, black looks excellent. So I'll just add some border for this. If you wish to make sure to add a border, make sure to add some white color or something like that, a good feel. And also, you know, you how you can give it a 3D look. How to give it a 3D look, I'll show you with this one, right? Just one moment, inshallah. Let's see if we have some Canva logos. Images. You can even put something like these ones, but make sure it is in the whites with the white backgrounds. You know, you can even put something like these ones, whatever we have created together. Something like this. Or let me delete this up. You can even keep this one, okay? Instead, if you just want to keep this one, you can keep this 3D logo kind of. Okay, it's all your choice, your way of doing things. Symbol of excellence, right? Okay, hopefully you have created your own this one logos by now. Yes or no? I just want you to create your own logos. If you can create it for yourselves, if you're not working for any brand or something like that, make sure you're creating your own logos. Okay, for example, your name is Mariam, then write Mariam with full YMF or something like that, with the word mark kind of logo designed or something like that. Make sure you're doing it for yourselves, right? So okay. Then what else can you do with these logos, dear sisters and brothers? Now, how to make it more what we say, give it a more better feel. Fine. So you can just go ahead with the effects. Hopefully you have the effects. So hopefully you know something like editing. Okay. You can edit this images that you are putting up. How to edit these images? You can apply some shadows to this. Click on the shadows and see. You can apply some drop shadows kind of feel. If you want, you can apply the outline. You can apply the backdrop, something like this, but because the frame is used here, so you cannot get the good outcome for this. So make sure instead of shadows you are applying something like, okay, okay, do not worry about the shadows. If you don't have the access to the shadows, I mean if the shadows are not working well with this, then you can go ahead with some other feel. Okay, so how to give it a more beautiful feel is go ahead with the elements and add some shadow. Okay, just go ahead and write shadow there. Come on, try this along with me, shadow. Okay, go ahead and see it all, wherein you have some beautiful shadows like this. You can put this shadow behind this. Okay, something like this. See here, behind this. How to make it, send it behind? Three dot button, layer, send it to back. Okay, not send to back, because it has sent it at exactly behind the what we say, the background that we have selected, the white background. So we'll just go ahead with layer, bring a bit forward. Okay, see here, it is given a bit of shade there, right? Okay, now you even can give the drop shadow here and there, dear sisters and brothers. Or if you do not require this, if you do not like this, you can just remove this and you can even apply this one. Okay, I'll show you how beautifully you can apply this. See here, something like this. Okay, doesn't it give it a feel of what we say 3D look, like a gem is being put here, like the gems? Hopefully you just understood what am I trying to say. Yes and no? Okay, dear sisters and brothers, please try these things along. Make sure you are not putting the things as such. Don't put the things as such. Make sure you are doing well with those things. Okay, creating well with those things. See here, now it feels more like a gem being put up here. 3D version of this logo is here, right? It's the chocolate kind of feel. Something is put up over there. So you even can lessen this transparency if you wish to. Yeah, beautiful it looks like. Doesn't it look at 3D? 3D kind of. Yes, come on, give me a review for this. Okay, it does, right? Okay, so let's move ahead. Then what else can we do? We can even, okay, for this one, you can just go ahead with the editing. There are effects, okay, shadows you can give. See, for this one, you can go ahead with the glow kind of, drop kind of shadow. See here, now this 3D look is available here. Can you see that? There is a drop shadow. Because this is an image, PNG image, it is giving you a 3D look by itself. So even you can have the blur amount reduced or increased. Let me reduce the blur amount so that it looks more, what we say, more 3D. Okay, so even I can go ahead with the angle of this, what we say, um, shade, shade, and also distance of the shade, till how much distance can you put it up? Okay. Intensity. What color of this you want? You can even go ahead with a white color, lightish white color of shadow. What kind of shadow do you want? Dark black shadow. I just selected and this is here. So this way you can have your own beautiful business cards produced with your own logos. And see here how beautifully this logo is placed. Hopefully you understood how to make sure you are doing this. Okay. And more things like this, dear sisters and brothers. You can even add a drop shadow to that. Okay, this one. Okay, when it's like it's standing on this platform. Okay, if you want you can just give it a drop shadow. See here, it looks more classier. And for this ones, if you want to apply the neon thing, you can even apply those neon feel as well. Okay, some neon feels if you want. Okay, I'll show you with something called as neon. Come on, just do this along with me. Okay, write neon in the elements, neon. Go ahead and write neon in the elements. You see, you have so many neon things here. Okay, if it was something roundish, then you could have selected something like this and gave it a glow. Okay, if the background is dark, then it would go well. But the background is not dark, so we'll not prefer using this neon. Okay, let's see this neon. Okay, I'll just use it in this one. Okay, so I'll use it here. So, see what am I doing? I'm not trying to put it inside the frame. I'm putting it outside the frame. I'm just giving it a neon look. You can just go ahead and Fiverr and see how many neon kind of this one are present there. Yeah, I'm just giving a bit of shade to the what we say to the borders. That's all. Bit of neon look, lightish look. See a light look. Okay, you can change the colors now to the whitish. See yeah, doesn't it look excellent? Yes, it does. Yeah, beautiful you have created, right? So these are the neon things. You can even go ahead and see some beautiful neon tools that are available here, and you can use it in your this one. Okay, so this is how you can make your content more better. Okay, can make your designing more better with your content that is being put up. Okay, you can just place the EDU-SITE logo and make sure you have to add a text box there with the EDU-SITE and also with a what we say. Okay, let me just write EDU-SITE. Okay, if you want, you can just go ahead with the word anyway. EDU-SITE with black color. Okay, black colored. Fine. Make sure if you want to put it up in the capitalize it. Okay, let me duplicate that. Let me place it here. Where the excellence is reached. Okay, make sure this one is in some other font, smaller fonts. Okay, make it more smaller. Okay, so this way, dear sisters and brothers, you can develop the first page. First page is nothing but your logo as well as your this one, what we say, your the name of this whatever you put up. Okay, for this one, I will apply it as Michelle. I want you to do this along with me. So we'll just send it backward. Okay, now I'll do it for my name. Okay, we'll create one with the name. I would just want to create with your own names. Please make sure you are having your own logos. I told you already. I want you all to have your own logos in hand. Mishal. I should have created this for you, Yam, or something like that. This is fine for me now. Mishal. Okay. Okay, the next thing that you can add is this one. Instead of this, you can write your profession there, okay? Your profession there, fine. We'll just write it, keep it white, and then we'll just write, I just can write software engineer, whatever you are. You can just you can just write this one, graphic designer. Dear sisters and brothers, please make sure you're doing this because you have to put this on this Fiverr application or the freelancing application with me. Make sure you're doing this along with me. Graphic designer. Okay, you can mention 2 to 3. No need of adding what we say brackets for this one. Comma you can mention with the comma. You can just, if you would just want to feel free with to write a single one, you can just write graphic designer there. Okay, it's all up to you how well you want to keep things into. Okay, I'm a Michelle and then graphic designer. Make sure this one is changed. Okay, change it to whatever you wish to, whatever names you want. For example, if you have the names of our students here, I will just check it around. The Canva made. Just a moment. Mm, the student names were taken previously created for the students. Okay, we'll see if they are present. If not, that's fine. Okay, one student name. I'll just add it to the page. Okay, something like this. You can even write the student name here instead of this. We'll change it up to the student name. In this way, you can create it for yourselves, fine. And also, you can add your degrees along with me if you want to add your what we say qualifications, whatever it is. You can just write it something like BE from my any degrees in hand, inshallah. You can just write a certified this one, certified coach or something like that. Whatever, I'll just write it here and keep it here. Fine. Okay, this is the what we say at the front page of your business card. So you can just even modify it further, whatever with whatever beautiful things you want to put up. Okay, glow kind of, drop kind of, whichever drop kind of is better. You can even add blur amount, less in the burn angle, the way in which you want to present this distance. No need. Okay, let it be a less distance. See here, this way you can just convert it into the simple, beautiful logo. Fine. Okay. The next thing, is it at the center? How to understand whether this is at the center aligned or not? You just have to click on the three dot button. There is a position, okay? Go to the center alignment, align to the page and center alignment. Align to the page, even this something that is downwards. Okay, make sure all of these are aligned perfectly, center alignment. Okay, so it was not center aligned. So even this, center alignment, now it's center aligned. This way you have to maintain the alignment of the content that you're using. Fine. Now what am I going to do? We'll just duplicate the pages. This one, duplicate it. Duplicate the page. Okay, because we want all of these things. So one important thing, how am I going to group this? Because I have what did I use here? See here, one thing, two things, three things, four things I have used. I want to group it all so that I don't want to lose it. Okay, how to group it, dear sisters and brothers? Can you tell me? Anyone here? How to group these things? You can just click on each of the items, right? You just have to click on each item and then what you are going to go do? Yes, please. You're just going to group it up. Fine. So select multiple. Okay. Click on the select multiple. Whatever the things are here, you can just select them up before selecting all of this. Okay. I think we can make sure with the layers itself. Okay. So with the layers, select multiple. You can just select in this way. One element selected. Okay, we'll just go ahead with this. We'll select start from here. Okay, then we'll select something that is above it, something that is above it. Okay, we didn't start from here. Okay, first we'll start with this EDU-SITE logo and then we'll click on the another one that is above it. Okay, then something that is here. Okay, we aren't getting this second thing that is here. Okay, this is enough. Okay, if you want, you can even further increase it in size in this way. Okay, to get a hold of all of the things that are here. Okay, it's not selecting. Well, if it's not, then that's fine. Then what we'll do, okay, let me just group this both itself. Group both, and then you just have to make sure you're just dragging those things and keeping it on any side, right side or left side, whichever side you want. Okay, I'll keep it on this side. We'll just change it here itself. Hopefully you remember doing these things together. Okay, drop shadow if you want, you can place it here. Okay, you can place it on the right or the left side, whichever side you want. Because now the logo is not that important. What is important is you have to make sure that you are writing your contact details. Fine. So we can place it on the right or the left, whichever way you want, you can place it. Fine? So, okay, just give me a moment. Okay. If you want it more smaller, you can go ahead and make it more smaller. Okay, or what you can do with this is you can place this up over here. This other side, you can place it up on this top right or top left, and this logo you can place it up over here on this side, like this. A bit increased if you want, you can place it with a bit of increased. Okay. Now you can even add some more stuffs like lining, something like that. If you want a separation between this and that, some beautiful lines, you can just go ahead with the shapes and add some lines like this. Okay. You can add some line like this to show a difference between this and this. Okay. You can even decrease the PT of this line weight like this, or you can change this line to something else. Lines, you have different lines like these and all. I can select those lines, right? Okay, now the contact information. That's very easy. It's very easy. How are you going to write it? First thing you have to write, what did I tell you? First thing that you have to write over here is the contact info, like the phone number. You can write the phone number. Come on, do this with me. You have to do this. We are taking this so slow today so that you will all do one thing for yourself, inshallah. Phone. Make sure inside the margin, okay? Then if you want the WhatsApp number or just the WhatsApp where you are going to WhatsApp, if it is something separate, you can go ahead with the WhatsApp number if you want. Make sure the colors, remember the colors. If one is black, don't take another one as green, fine? So make sure the another one is black as well. Something like this. So this is WhatsApp symbol. Next, we want Instagram symbol. Hopefully, you know how to fetch this on the brand fetch. Instead of going ahead with something like that, go ahead with the brand fetch app and go ahead with type the brand name. Facebook you want, Facebook ID. Click on Facebook, black, one round. And one important thing, once you select round kind of this one, dear sisters and brothers, make sure all of it are round. And important thing is that, see here, listen carefully. One is small, one is big. This is the matter that this is thing that all of our students do. This is the one bad thing that students do. See here, one is smaller, one is bigger. Something like this. They place it on their business card and they keep it as such, and it looks very clumsy. It doesn't look professional. Okay, make sure you're creating the content professionally. See, something like this they'll maintain. One will be very small, one will be very big, and then if they want location, okay, whatever, whichever you want. So I'll show you how to maintain this. Any location. Location. Okay. For on the elements, please type it location. We want a location tab. Okay, so I'll show you how to maintain this in a proper manner. Fine. So see here, we'll take the rounded too. Okay, done. Now, how to maintain all of this in proper manner? Like you just have to have the proper dimensions. I'll place it here. Okay. Second thing, I'll bring it here. Okay, think that this is so big. You just bring it here. Okay, make sure it is aligned to the left side of the first one. Okay, then reduce this up. Okay, reduce it until it shows like this. Okay, see what is it showing? It is properly aligned with the upper one. Correct? So done. Now give a spacing between these two. Come on. So even record the spacing. What is the spacing? Okay, one spacing. Okay, when you use the margins, it will show you the PT, what kind of PT, what weight of the space is present. Okay, so now left alignment, perfectly align it with the left of it, and then go ahead from here, this side, and just go ahead like this. Okay, smaller, smaller. Okay, now it's aligned perfectly. Then again, first left align it with the first one. Now increase it, increase it, increase it until you feel like it is properly aligned with Facebook. See here, done. Now bring it here, bring it here. See here, point one, point one, point one. All of it are point one. Excellently done. Now shorten this up so that it properly aligns with this one. Can you just see now how beautifully they're aligned? This is how you can be called as a professional graphic designer. Unless and until you don't follow these things, you won't be called as a professional. Okay, make sure you're creating everything very professionally, inshallah ta'ala. You can all do this. This is very easy. I'm just showing you how you have to take care of the few of the things that are here. Okay, 917333 94865. Okay, so in this way you maintain the now the phone numbers. Now the same font size to be used. Okay, remember to use the same font size. So if it is 12, okay, let me keep it 12. I'll keep it over here. Okay, what distance? Okay, I just want it till this distance. Okay, and also exactly at the center I want it of this center of this a bit upwards. Okay, I can maintain something like this. Now duplicate the same thing. Okay, and place it properly with this. Fine. Once this is done duplicating, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Fine. Now just change it, whatever you want. At EDU-SITE. Okay. Then EDU-SITE again. Then EDU-SITE. And this one, India, let me just put. Okay. This one, if they're center aligned, make sure they're left alignment. They're carrying left alignment. And if it is not getting proper with the left alignment, just arrange it well with the, see here. See here, alignment is very, very, very important. You have to make sure that they are properly aligned with the upper ones. Something like this, correct? Okay, this is done. Hopefully you have understood how to do this. So this is your business card in hand. You can just now send it to your client, or even if you want to use it for yourself, you can use it, fine. So these are the ways. It will be bigger one. Make sure if that those things are small, make this one bigger. Okay. So make sure you're having a beautiful one in hand, fine. So a few more, dear sisters and brothers, let's do together. Okay, something that is left out over there. Let me just complete that. Okay. Let's just align this properly and then let's get back to that. Okay. Okay, something like this. So this is done. So we'll just go ahead with this one now. Same duplicated, duplicate the page, front side, back side. Okay. Now this one we will keep it somewhere on this side, right side or left side, whichever you want. I'll just put it here itself. Okay, this looks classy. I'll just put it up here. Software engineer, graphic designer, qualifications, whatever qualifications you want, you can put it here. And whatever, all of these things, okay? You have to put it up here. How to group this up? Select multiple, copying. I'm just copying it and showing it to you. Select multiple. Okay, done. Three dot button. You can group it up, okay? You can group it up. Three dot button, copy it up. Fine. Bring it here and paste it here. Fine. Now it's here. Now how to change the colors of these things? Fine. You can just click on all of it and change it to white color. Or single-handedly you can do it for all. Okay. For this also we need white color. White, white, white. Facebook is not looking good. Why? Because the inner color is white. So we'll change the inner color to the bluish color that is in the background. How to change that? We'll color pick it. How to color pick? Take the color picker, or what we call it? We call it a dropper. Take the dropper and select this blue color that is above. That is over here. Let it be a bit lightish. Okay, done. So this way. Now it's done. Now we can even add more stuffs to this, dear sisters and brothers. Something like a reel, because you are just working for the graphic designing. Reel. I'll just add a reel. Okay, something like this. That looks more professional. Okay, let it be whitish. I'll just reduce its transparency. Okay, if you want it throughout this one, you can add it. Or if you want it a bit this way, in this way you can add. Or you can shorten this up. Okay, just to give it a feel of a graphic designing, that's all. Okay, if you want to shorten this up, move it away. It's all up to you, fine? Okay. The next thing, even in the this one, you have something called as QR code. Hopefully, you know that QR code. In the business cards, you can add your QR codes. QR code is nothing but if they want to scan your location, if they want to scan the WhatsApp or something like that, then you can just generate your own QR code with this applications. Go to the apps, okay, write QR code there, and you can just have contact QR code if you want, or simple QR code. Okay, you can go ahead with the contact QR code or QR code, whichever you want. Let's just go with the contact QR code. Okay, with the business card. So here share your contact details with the QR code. All of the contact details with this will be present. See here, it will even give you the media to be uploaded in the Canva, something like this. When you just open it up, it will save your this one onto your contacts. When contact QR code, you can go ahead with. Or if you want something like just the QR code, simple QR code, you can enter the URL. For example, if you want it for WhatsApp, wa.me slash. Okay, so when you just scan this QR code, it will give you the WhatsApp wa.me. Okay, hopefully you know this wa.me slash 91. You have to mention the country code. Along with that, your phone number 733-8294-865. This is how you generate the QR code. You can just generate the QR code and just put it up here. Okay, if you want it in the different customized in the different foreground and background, if you want it black and white, black in the background, white in the foreground, then that is also possible, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, for example, if you want it black here, foreground white, then generate a code. Yeah, and this way you can even generate that way. So margins, if you want to add the margins like this as such, you can generate that as well. Yeah, something like this. Margin is too big here. So, and this way you can generate. So these are the ways you can generate the QR codes. Now, when you're giving this is the way you can generate the business cards. Now, when you want to send this to your clients, okay, how you're going to send it? You just have to click on the share button. Make sure you are having a JPG copy or PDF versions, okay, when you are sending. Say save as PNG is better. If you go ahead with the JPG, you can go ahead with the photos. High quality, remember that. You can just download separately. Okay. One important thing is whenever you're going to go ahead with the finalizing this one, you have to make sure you are sending it as a mock-up. Okay, don't send it as such. Make sure you're doing it as a mock-up. Fine. How to send it as a mock-up? Go ahead with the creation of markups. Okay, I'll show you. Go to the home page again, or just create a design, new design, any design. Create a design, simple JPG version, simple photo. So what we'll do, we'll just take us to social media, Instagram post, square kind of any Instagram post or any post. Okay, you're WhatsApping them the mock-up of the business card. Make sure you're not sending the business cards as such or finalized version as such. You have to send it as a mock-up. Remember that. Fine. Go ahead with the apps. Go ahead with the mock-ups. In the mockups, you have so many beautiful mockups. Hopefully, you know that. You even have the mockup applications on the websites, dear sisters and brothers. On the Google, you have so many beautiful applications, but they are all not free of cost like this one. Okay, you have mockups like this. We'll just have this up. Okay, so now in this way, you can see it all. You need two, right? You need two frames in one. So make sure you are searching all of it. Okay, something like, go ahead and see if you can find two mockups in one frame. Smartphones, we don't need. Print, okay, something like this. The business cards, okay, you can even place this business card. For example, if you want to place this, but you require two of it, right? Because we have two sides of a business card, so that you just have to send it to your client, and you can just place this and insert the image that we have just downloaded. It will be in the uploads, sorry, it will be in the gallery, right? You can just upload whatever we have downloaded from the canvas here, add to the page, and this we will just add it. You can just send this over to your client. Remember to make sure you are having the both faces on single side. Fine. So I'll just go ahead again with the mockups. I'll show you with the print. Okay, let's go ahead. Some of the mockups like this you can create. So yeah, so this is some beautiful ones. If you have two frames in one, that is well and good, because at that time you will have a business card properly prepared. Okay. If you don't have two frames, then I'll show you how to create it by yourselves. How to create two frames by yourselves. Okay. So for example, if you have taken this business card as a finalized version, this business card, okay, then you can just take this here. Okay. Go ahead with the uploads. We'll take the same one. We'll put it here. Okay. Another we want another side. Okay. Another side of this business card we want. So we'll just go ahead with the frames. We'll take one more frame, like the rectangular frame we want, right? We'll take a rectangular frame. We'll see if we have the rectangular frame. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. We have so many, but we just have to search for it, okay? Because time is short here, we'll just see if we can find something nearer. Okay, you can even search for the rectangular frames. Rectangle frame. Okay, even business card frame you can search for. Okay, it just requires some more time. Okay, we'll just finalize any square itself if we don't find the rectangles in meantime. Okay, we'll just see if we can go ahead with rectangle frame. Rectangle. It will be present, okay? It will be present. But you just have to search for that. That's all. Okay, one rectangle frame, we'll just put it up here like this. Okay, we'll put the back side of it over there. Add to page. Again, put it like this. Okay, that's totally up to us how we're going to add to page. We'll just put this here. We'll put this here. Okay, this way you can have the frames designed one above another. If you want to place it, you can have it like this or something like this. Okay, and you can send it to your client. It is a bit blurred up. I'll show you how beautiful you can create it differently by yourself. Okay, we'll just create it by yourself. We were relying on the mockup, so we don't want mockups now. I'll just create it by myself. So you can go ahead with some beautiful backgrounds. Okay, I'll just write some background. You can go ahead with the satin backgrounds also. Okay, go ahead with any backgrounds that you like. Okay, something like this if you want. You can place this up. Any backgrounds. Okay, now grab your frames. Where are the frames and the elements itself? You will have the frames recently that we have used. Any frames. Or I'll show you with different backgrounds first, and then we will just go ahead with the frames. Okay, something like this background you can select. Okay, some backgrounds like this one we can select. That images background. Okay, if that's enough, then it's enough. Okay, then we'll just go ahead with frames now. Okay, frame, make sure it is rectangular frame, or even you can type business card frame. Okay, go ahead with the frames. Now we'll just add this frame if you want. Okay, it's not totally rectangle because we want a business card piece. Okay, we'll take this one. If you want, we'll place it something like this. Another version, something like this. Here, something like this. And then we can go ahead with our gallery. We can grab our business cards if you want white one, add to the page. And this one behind, this one here. See how beautifully we have created our own markup. If you want to place it perfectly like this or something like that, you can place it. Okay, rotate it further. It's all up to you. See how beautifully we did it. Okay, then again, this two will take, add to the page. Make sure the backgrounds matches well with this one. This doesn't matches. So we'll just go ahead with this one, add to the page. Add to the page. Okay, we'll just have it more well organized. Okay, we can even send it to front, bring to front. Okay, something like this if you wish to, you can go ahead with, and you can just send it to your client if you want. Okay, like this if you want to play so that both are visible, and you can even mention anything like as such, like new frames created or something like that. Okay, something like this if you want to add a tag there, or if you want to add something like this one, you can even add these tags. Okay, something like this, you can put it up and send it to your clients. Fine. You have ideas, different ideas, various ideas through which you can put it up and send it to your clients. Fine. I can just go ahead with that. Whichever background you want, you can grab it and send it. Let's see how you are going to send it as a homework for me, inshallah. So this was all about the backgrounds. The next thing, what is the topic for today's session? One is the background, one is the business cards, and the second thing would be the topic is we are going to learn how to create the menus and the brochures. Okay, menu. Okay. One important thing, it was about the letterheads. Business cards, the letterheads. You know what is a letterhead? I already told you. Any company letter, any information, a leave letter, whatever you're going to type, you have to type in their letter board, right? So how are you going to have a letter board? Hopefully, you know every company has their own letter boards. So we'll just take a letter. It will be usually the letter kind of view. So we'll just take create a design. Go ahead with letter aspect ratio because it's a letterhead. Okay, letterhead A4 size usually it will be. So you can go ahead with a letter kind of aspect ratio. Over there, you just have to have a company name at the top, and the bottom it will be the contact information of the company. So this is letterhead. Just look here. Okay, you can even grasp it from here itself if you want to create it for any company. Right? This is the content. Content is not required. Content is not yours. When they approach you for the letterhead, it is nothing but you have to create it with the contact information and logo. Only this much is your work. Letterhead is only this much. They have an this is blank. Okay, this is a blank. Then it is used by the company to make sure that it is being put up well. So now anything. So for we'll create one as such. We can go ahead with the elements. We can take one header, one footer, header, any header, simple header you can take. For example, this header if you want. Example, for example, okay. Okay, this header if you want. I have taken this header. Now footer. I'll take this footer. Okay. I'll just take this footer here. I'll put it here. Okay, what I'll do, what I'm thinking of doing is I'll overturn it. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just overturn it, flip it up. Okay. Make sure the flipping works excellently. Flip vertical. Fine. Then properly aligned. So this is one such header I'm creating for the company. A letterhead I'm creating for any company. So see here. Now I just want a logo in hand. So I'll go ahead with the logo. What I'm going to do, I'm taking it from the business card that we have created. So go to the project. Okay, go to the this one, the project that we have created. So I'll borrow it up from this one itself. Fine, I'll borrow it up from this one itself. Sorry, I will put it up in next slide so that this business card is put up here. Fine. Okay, so we'll just borrow this up. Select multiple. This one, this one, this one. Okay, done. Three dot button, copy it and paste it here. If you want, center align it or wherever you want. You can place it, or if you want it on the top right, you can place. Okay, I think it's better for the white one. We'll take white one. This one. Fine. We'll just take this. Select multiple. Let me remove this. Okay. Select multiple. 1, 2, 3. Done. Three dot button. Copy it up. Go back to your page. Paste it here or there. On the right, top left, wherever you want. Fine. If you wanted this side, okay, place it this side itself or somewhere here. Okay, make sure you're aligning it well with the header that you have selected. Fine. Let it be on the top left itself. Now, okay, mention whatever. For example, okay, I'll take the second one. I'll take this one itself. Then. Okay, we'll just grab these things. I'm just selecting this from the business card that we have generated because I want to ease up my task. Fine. So done. Three dot button. Copy it up. So we'll just paste it here. Paste it up here somewhere here. Where is it being pasted? Paste. Okay, if didn't paste, then that's fine. We'll just go ahead with this. Just copy paste. Copy. Paste. Okay, it's in white, so it's not showing up. Fine. Instead of this, okay, let it be black. will be white itself now. Okay, you can write it here. Mishal or whatever, EDU-SITE, and also come on, do this with me. You have to do this. You have to create one such for yourselves, right? I mean, just for working face at least. Okay, and select all of these things. It's already grouped up, so we can just go ahead and take all of this, copy it, and go ahead with this page, paste it here. It's pasted, but all the colors are white, right? So make sure it is all black now. How to make it black? This way. Okay, I want it white itself, right? Because I want to carry it here. Fine, you can just do it like this now. These two contacts put up here. Okay, something like this. Or then you can just duplicate it up. Contact info on one side. I'll duplicate it. Okay, see what I'm going to do. I'll duplicate this. I'll paste it again. I'll bring it here. I just want two of it now. Last two of it. Okay, something like this I'll place somewhere here. Okay, Facebook and Instagram, a bit smaller, I'll make it. Okay, then duplicate again. Location. Ungroup it. Delete. See how beautifully we placed it. Okay, this way you can create your own letterheads. Done. Okay, once such letterhead is done, now we'll just go ahead with something called as menus and brochures. Usually you get to create the menus. We had the students who had their own cafes, and also last time we had Jammed Up Cafe, someone who created it very excellently. They did all of the branding with this in the course itself. Okay, all the branding, entire branding with the menus, with the brochures, whatever they wanted there for their business, they have created together with us. So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. So we can just go ahead with the menus with the brochures. Okay, menu, dear sisters and brothers, you have thousands of menu kind of templates. Okay, you're doing it once in our lifetime. If it comes to a store, any restaurant or something like that, at least 10,000 you have it all for free. So you can just go ahead. I mean, it's all pro versions that you have here. All of it are pro. So just make use of it itself if you want and create it. Fine. So if you want, you can make sure that we are creating this menu. You can create this menus very easily. Something like this was created by us. Okay, you can create it very easily. So whatever is we want, you can put it up in the format of this one, and you can create your own menu. Fine. This all are very easy to be created. See here, just this one, this one, this one. Three frames are put up, and one this one. Background is selected, logo of your cafe, and then food menu. Then everything is content based. The contact info, location is put up. That's all. Okay. So menu. And then brochures. What are the brochures? Your information is put up inside a brochure. Hopefully, you know what is a brochure. If you are having any school, education center, or any company, all of it. Why do you want to have work with us or something like that? Everything will be put up inside a brochure. Fine. For example, just look into this. Okay, school admission forms, school admission brochures. What do they do in a brochures? Can you all tell me? They want to have the okay, single design is broken up into three pieces. It can be three pieces or four pieces or something as such. Hopefully you have seen the brochures wherein they fold it up in the three folds and give it to you. Okay, I'll show you how to create these brochures together. Okay, come on, do this together with me, inshallah. Let's start with the creator design. Okay, just write brochure. Fine. Brochure aspect ratio. Brochure. Okay, landscape we are having. Brochures is usually 3 page, right? 3 front, 3 back. Okay, it's actually in a single page. See here. Okay, how are these lines created? It is nothing but added using the guides. Okay, go ahead to the files. Okay, this was the thing that we had left out with. Okay, go ahead with the settings and click on guides. Okay, add guides. How much do you want? We want 3 columns, right? So we'll just go ahead with the 3 columns and add guides. This way you can have the 3 column, what we say, this one created. What is this? brochure created. When you download it, single page will be there. You just have to break through at the center, okay, at the two pages, and you can just place it one above another. This would be the first page. For example, now if I want to create any brochure, I'm creating it together with you, inshallah. Just a simple one, we'll just try it along so that you will just learn how to create the brochures together, inshallah. It's very easy. You just have to have one linking between one post to another post. Now you can even go ahead with the elements and have some beautiful headers, okay. Header, just write header. For example, I'll take some headers, beautiful headers. Okay, we'll just go ahead and see. Okay, for example, this one I want to put up here. Okay, this is put up. Now red itself I want, because magic recommendations you have to go ahead with. Okay, something like this if you want to place, you can place it here. Okay. And one page or dual page if you want it. Okay, and the dual page if you want it, if you want to write some things about it, you can even go ahead with that. So okay, we'll just go ahead and see some more. Okay, and this you can write the contact information. For example, from here you can start to write the contact information. From this to the second page you can go ahead with. Okay, in this way you can have. So there is a link between first page and second page. Hopefully you have seen in the brochures how they maintain the link, right? So this way you can take the link. Okay, what more can you take ahead? So yeah, you have some beautiful patterns wherein you can go ahead and create your beautiful brochures. Fine. Okay. We want the same color, so we're searching for the same color. That's all. Or else you can go ahead and type the color names and change it according to your need. Fine. Okay. For example, this one you wanted to be added this side. You can add it. Okay. Flip it over. Flip horizontal and this way. You can even maintain it till the second page like this if you want. And this way. Okay. So it gives a continuity. Now, if you want to make this brochure for any company or your company or your, for example, for EDU-SITE, I'm going to make. Okay, it's all red now. I want to make it in some different colors. So I'll just go and see if we have some beautiful colored logos in the gallery. Okay, something beautiful. I'll just take those. Make sure. Okay, some red colored if I because we have taken the red colored ones, right? So we'll match it up. Match it up. Okay. Okay, move ahead, move ahead, move ahead. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go ahead. For example, I'll just take this one. It's of EDU-SITE because I wanted something reddish. That's all. EDU-SITE. I will just place it in one page, the first page as well as second page if you want to place it. This way you can do it. Or else if you want just in the second page, EDU-SITE, you can just place it like this. And also now you have to add the contact information somewhere here and there, right? On the second page, usually the contact information will be present. So what I'll do, I'll take it from the brochure itself that we have created. I mean the brochure, not the brochure, this one. What we say. We can just take this. We'll just take this entire group. Okay, and see how to take this group. Have to select on the outer edge of this. Okay, copy it up and we'll just place it here. Paste. We can change the colors to red if I wish to. All red like this. Okay, the elements color also can be changed, but for now we are just not touching these things. Now the contact text, we can just add a text box. Contact us. Contact us. On the first page, usually what will be present, dear sisters and brothers? Do you know that? What will be present on the first page? Contact us. What will be present in a brochure on the first page? Usually your theme of your this one company. What is the company on or something like that. Okay, you can just write about it like online platform wherein you have this one and this one, something like this. Enter, 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 enter. Okay, you can just mention all of these things. Okay, there's a continuity in this post. Can you see that? See how beautifully the continuity is maintained. And so now you can even add on this side, you can just about the company. Okay, here you can write this one. Here you can write the about us. About us. Okay, all of the information. It's all what we say textual content. So make sure you're adding some textual content, and also you can add more stuffs to this, like in the elements. Let's see something reddish. Okay, okay. You can even add this one at the base, something like this. Now the colors, if you don't like these colors, go ahead with the designing, go ahead with the styles. And now just change the combinations of the color palettes. And this works very excellently. Hopefully you all remember doing this, right? Entire thing will be changed, right? So I want it reddish because I've gone beyond this to choose the red colored, what we say, logo. So select whatever it is. So are you all liking this thing? Yes, right? This looks very beautiful. Okay, something like this if you want to change. I can change it, change the colors. Make sure the background is all white. Okay, once this is like this, so the background, just select the background. For example, it's here, this background, just select it and black to white, it changes. Fine. Okay, finalizing is all yours, your work. If you don't like the colors, change it to something else. See, something like this if you want. Something like this if you want. It's all up to you, dear sisters and brothers. So the background, I'll just change the color to white. Okay, this also looks classier, but make sure all the content is well matched. Okay, well, let me just have the same thing that we had started off with, because red was a pattern that we had started off with, right? Okay, hopefully you remember that. Okay, this is fine for me. Again, this way you can develop your business, brochures, or what we say, brochures. Okay. Now, very important thing about the carousels. Remember, and just look into this. Very important aspect I'm going to teach you. Okay, we are done with almost all the topics. I'm going to go ahead with something called as carousels. Okay, why am I going to touch it now? Because I'm going to I have shown you something about the guides. Okay, so remember something about the carousels that I'm going to teach you. What is a carousel? Do you know what is a carousel? Yes, carousel post on Instagram. Have you seen the carousel post? Have you seen the carousel posts on Instagrams? Yes or no? Have you all seen? Anyone? Type in. You know what are carousels? Something like if a post is here, if one post is here, if you just swipe left, half of this design will be here, half of the design would be on the left side of the next post. Have you seen that? Yes, that is called as a carousel, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so how to create that carousel is nothing but it's quite easy. I'll show you how you have to create that. There is a separate guideline to start with that. So in a page, how many carousels you are going to create? First, you have to make sure about that, right? So if it is two carousels in a page, okay, two pages in the state, then you have to have the aspect ratio like 2000 160. Usually our design would be this one plus this one, right? So the portrait version of an Instagram. We have to go ahead with the custom size. Okay. Just remember about this this one. Usually our post will be 1080/1350. Fine. Okay, I'll just write it up for you. 1080/1350. Okay, this is our post size on the Instagram. Now, how many pieces do you want in a frame? You have to see. You have to multiply this width into 2. If you want 2 pieces in a frame, so you just have to multiply it with the 2. 2 into 1080, it would be 2160. So we'll just go ahead with 2160 width, 2160 width, and 1350. Okay, you will understand this gradually. If you want, please go ahead with this one. What we say again, look into the recordings for this one. Okay. So now what? Why did I take this? I want 2 pieces in one frame, 2 posts created in one frame. So I'll just write file, go to the file, go to the settings. So this way you're going to create the carousel. Okay. And remember how many guides you want? Only 2 columns you want. That's all. 2 columns. Next. Done. Add guides. Okay. 2 columns you want. Now I'll show you one simple one. Okay. See what is a carousel. I'll make a simple dua kind of carousel. Okay. Okay. And the elements. Fine. So we're going to make a dua kind of carousel. Okay. So I'll take this one. Half in one post, half in another post. So I'll show you how am I going to create that. So we'll just have any textual content from yesterday's this one itself, projects itself. So where is yesterday's project? Okay, this is the last topic. Just stay back with me because this is very important one, because you have to know what are the carousels, right? Because you have to know, learn to design everything, dear sisters and brothers. You have to know to create each and everything. Fine. Okay, I'll just copy this down. Duas for seeking knowledge. I'll paste it here. Duas for seeking knowledge. Let it be in black. If you want, do this along with me, or else just sit back and watch what am I doing. So duas for seeking knowledge. Okay, where's another page? Revisit name. I'll just take this one. Select multiple. This one and this one. I'll just copy this round. Okay, I'll paste it on the first page. Okay, revisit name. Okay, and then on the second page, I want it to be in some other colors. Okay, what am I going to do with this? Well, this color, this one and this color, this one and darker color. Okay. Second, any dua, any Rabbana. Let's see if you have some duas. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana. Let's see if you have in the templates. Make sure it is in templates. Sorry, elements. Rabbana, any dua. Graphics. Okay, there's one dua here. I'll just add it on this one. Okay, it's Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. That's so great about it. MashaAllah, this is being put up here. So the two duas are being put up here. Fine. Okay. Now these are two separate pages. What are these? Two separate pages we are creating. And now how are we going to go ahead with this? I'll just show you. Just see here. We are just sharing it. We are downloading it as a. Okay, we are downloading it as a simple version. What we'll say? Well, JPG version. Size will be high. Download it. Okay. So now when you are going to put it on the Instagram, okay, this is called as a carousel. How to put it on the Instagram is, listen carefully. Okay, it's done. Once it's done downloading, I'll show you how to cut out this one and make sure you're putting it on the Instagram or something like that. Any posts as a post. Okay. Now we'll just go ahead with the Chrome, any browser. We'll just write Pine Tools. Okay, Pine Tools, Pine Tool Split. Okay, Pine Tool Split. Okay, the very first link, Pine Tool Split, you have to go. Okay, you have to choose the file. Choose the file, media picker. It's a single file. Okay, we have to cut it out. We'll take the first one. Okay, it's added up here. Fine. Now what you are going to do? How many splits you are going to give? It's mentioned here. Fine. So how many quantity of the blocks? Two are here. You just have to go and you just have to click on the split image. Are you doing it vertically? Yes, we are doing it vertically. You just have to click on the split image. Two pieces were generated. Row 1, row 2. Download it and open it up. Okay, sorry, we downloaded it in this fashion. I want it horizontally. So we'll just go ahead with horizontally. Okay, click on horizontally. Within single thing, it will be split up. Two pieces generated. Okay, we'll just see it. Oh, it's again the same thing. So what we'll do, we'll do it again. I'll just load it again. Choose file, media picker, this one, horizontally. We want it to be split up. Okay, we'll just see that. And this way, download again, open it up. Okay, see this one left side image is being put up, and now we want a right side image. Details. Okay, right side image is done. So now, when you see this in the gallery, you will understand it, what is being done. Okay, I'll just show you on the gallery. The very first one. Okay, so this is here. This is the first image, and this is the second image. Okay, you will understand it when it is being put up in this fashion. Just a moment, I'll show you. Okay, our Chrome will just visit. Okay, we'll download this again. Alhamdulillah. Okay, we'll go back to the gallery. Okay, see here. This one, when you go ahead with the right version, it will actually give us the proper split. And when you see it in the gallery, you will understand it. See here, this too is a carousel, wherein we had the half image here, half image here, right? So in this way, you can maintain the consistency in your post. And this is the carousel template guide, how you can just create your own carousel template, fine? It's very easy to create, and it's actually in trend nowadays. You can see the carousels. Go and search for the carousel Instagram post on this one. You will understand how beautiful you can go ahead and create your own carousel posts, carousel Insta post. Insta post. See here, you can see the carousel posts, images. See, something like this are called as the carousels, wherein one image is linked to the another image. Fine, it's linked to the other images. Fine, one ideal one I'll show you. Half of the image in one frame, half of the image in another frame. That will give you a good carousel, more creative carousel. Fine. So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we are done with today's session. We have completed almost all of the requirements of for today's class, almost all topics for today's class. I already told you you're not going to be left out with any topics in this course and this entire course. So, alhamdulillah, we have even covered up this topic of carousels. And inshallah ta'ala, hopefully you all will be finding this interesting, these things interesting, like the brochure creation and everything as such, right? So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we are done with today's sessions. Tomorrow's sessions, tomorrow and the day after, is very important session for any graphic designer, because we are going to head on to something called as business sales, banners, the flyers, and more. It's a very important concept. You must attend those sessions without fail. And inshallah, dear sisters and brothers, let's all learn most together in tomorrow's session, inshallah ta'ala. So, Jazakumullah khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Take care of yourselves. See you all in tomorrow's class, inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.